with robinswreathery and Robin's Personalized Gifts. Welcome. I'm just trying to get on the page. Say hello when you're popping on and let me know where you're watching from. And what kind of weather are you having today? We're breezy and cool. I keep thinking I want to look in the dictionary. I don't. I just want to get to the dang page. Oh my goodness. I know. I say the same thing every time I get on, and I apologize for that. There we go. Say hello when you're popping on. Good afternoon from Central Pennsylvania. We're going to be using our new sign today, Flakes and Drifters Welcome. It comes already printed, all ready to go, all ready to attach to a wreath. No painting involved. So what I did was, we're going to use a lot of snowflakes on this wreath. So I have a light set of snowflakes that we are going to go ahead and put around on the wreath. Now I could go ahead and drop it and go back and forth, but I'm actually just going to tie it to the top. I think that I'll have a better chance of getting more of the lights in front. So that's what we're doing. And all I'm doing is going back and forth and using this pine wreath to kind of grab the wire and keep it in place. And if I run out, which I don't think I will, but if we have a gap, that's fine. That's where our bow can go. So I'm just weaving back and forth with this. I hope you're all having a good day so far today. All right. And then I have a little tutorial I'm going to do at the end. And I think it would be really cool for some upcoming projects. And I know those of you like Rachel that are doing gingerbread houses and such, you may be able to use this method. So I think it'd be kind of cool. So I would say stay tuned. If you can. If you can't, and you have to go somewhere, that's fine. Just come back and watch the replay. So again, we're just weaving back and forth. Now these use, and I'm not even sure where I got this one, but it's missing the back. So I just added some tape to hold it closed and keep the batteries in place. This should go over here, which means this one should go over here. We're going to try a few different things today. So, but this way, I think doing it this way will get more snowflakes on top. Ooh, it is going to make it around. I didn't even count to see how many were on this one, but we can go back here a little ways and spread it out a little more. I'm just taking advantage of the evergreen and putting them in place, using the wires to hold it down. I'm just kind of bending them over. So let's see where we are here. I think this is the top. So what I will do is I'm going to take, and if you're around Hobby Lobby this week, go. They've got all their Christmas stuff marked down. And even these, which are like the evergreen tinsel ties, And I love these. I prefer to use this over the pipe cleaners. It's a lot stronger. It doesn't rust. It doesn't break easy. Hey, Monica, how are you? Hi, Nanny Dot. So we're just going to put that and hide that. I think what I'll do is when I'm done, I'll put like a piece of cardboard over the hole since I lost the back. But I think that's good. So we're going to do that. Then, since that's going to be on that side, and we know this is the top of our wreath, and like I said, this was Hobby Lobby half off. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this tinsel tie to go ahead and put a tie of where this is going to hang from, so I can keep the top. Turn that over a little. There we go. All right. So there we got our hanger too. So we're all set up with a lot of snowflakes. I'll keep that handy. Now this is our new sign, Flakes and Drifters Welcome. Comes already painted. Nothing to do to it. So I'm going to put that over here. And let's go ahead and get some glue. And I'm going to glue 2 spacers, wood spacers on the back. And if anybody needs wood spacers, please let me know, because we have lots of them. So this is the super glue Loctite gel. And this does not go very far, but I'm tired of fighting with my other one. So we're going to cut 2 pieces of the tinsel tie, which, like I said, is on sale at Hobby Lobby, the evergreen. So grab it while it's there. So we're going to take our stapler and we're going to staple this in place to our spacer. You don't want to staple right into the back of the sign, because that is, it will go through. It's not thick enough. So that's why I'm using a spacer. I don't know why that glue is taking so long to set up. It should set up immediately. But it's playing with me. So I may have to sit that over to the side for a minute, because I don't have anything that will reach that. All right. So this is our top. That's our side. This is going to go about right here. So I'm just going to let that set up a minute. So what I have here is I have some pieces of some frosted evergreen that's a little bit different than the wreath. So we are going to glue some of this in here. And if we have to, we can pull some of these snowflakes up and through. So I'm just gluing a little bit on the end, sticking it in there, and then giving it a little bit of a twist to kind of get it to conform to the wreath, and pushing down a little bit. So, and this just gives it a fuller effect, a more snowy effect. And I'm trying to go in under the wire for the snowflakes. And we'll pull some of these out. or we can leave them down. But I'm going to go do this all the way around. Because this is a nice wreath, but it's not really full. And it doesn't look real. So this is just going to give me that extra touch. Make sure I have enough here. Yeah, we do. What's the weather like in Texas today, Monica? It's breezy and cool here. Sun is out. I think we can add one more after this one. And then I think we are good. Oh yeah, look at that. We made it. Yay! Okay. I think I'm going to put one more under here. Just so it kind of goes under the sign. So it doesn't look like this. Okay, that's dry now. Good. Yay! So I'm gonna force this down through here. Over top of the battery thing. Thank you, Rach. I found something, Rach, for your gingerbread houses. So we're gonna do something when I'm done here with this. That'd be cool. This would be really pretty at night when it's all lit up. But go out there to Hobby Lobby and grab some of this tinsel tie. They have little ones already cut up at Dollar Tree, but the ones that you get there are really nice. So now I'm just kind of pulling some of these snowflakes up and making them visible. Now I'm thinking, now with this sign, you have a lot of options for ribbon. So I thought I'd show a few. All right. You've got black and red. You've got snowflake. Everybody has snowflake ribbon. This is one I have in my shop. It's the tan canvas with the red and the sparkles. And then you could even go with this. So you have a lot of options with this one. So one I will be using is, decided on these. Okay, I kind of want some country. I kind of want some black in it. So this is what we're going to use. So let's put this off to the side a little bit. There we go. And I'm thinking, let me do one. Let me try a 6 and see if I'm good with that. I think that can stand a 6. All right, so I'm going to do some 6-inch loops. And then I thought I'd use this one because we've got white snowflakes we're putting in there. We've got red in that. I just thought this would be a nice one to use. Now for this one, we're going to start with our tails on that side. And I'm going to stay pretty close to that 6-inch mark. Very close. Yep. All right. And I'm going to go with this solid red. It kind of goes really well with that, but I wanted to end up with that to kind of pull the striping off his hat. So I'm going to go a little bit smaller than the last one. But not a whole lot. Hey Joanne, how are you? What you got out in Colorado today? Did you get your snow yet? Now I should always put my pin on the same side so when I go to look for it, I know where it is. But there it is. It's hiding. It's very tiny. All right. And then we're going to end up with our black and tan. So, ooh, I like that. Like I said, you got a lot of color choices with this sign. You could go traditional, you could go country, you can go whimsical. Yeah, I think this one in the middle, I'm going to go a little smaller. Get this under here without losing the whole thing. Come on, come on. And we're going to cut off a little piece for our tinsel tie. And when we pull this up, slip it in the back. What's Joanne telling us? Weather forecast change for tomorrow and weekend windy conditions with rain expected. And snow over the mountains. I am not ready either. But I'm loving this sign, so I think it'll make people feel better. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and fluff. And then do our thing here. Jack it up. That's what Rachel and I say. Let's jack it up. I need to get my fluff box out when I'm doing bows like this. Okay, this has got to come around front. It's kind of twisted to the back. There we go. All right, I'm going to put this on, and then we'll go from there. Now, a lot of times I'll go right across from the sign, or I'll put it up. I'm going to go down here with it. Let's just pull this and cut. And then we'll use this as our fluff box. And to get it higher, I'm kind of pulling the top and the bottom of the loop to separate it and lift the loop. There we go. Now this one's going to go up, so I'm going to shorten that a little bit. And let's do our red. And get our center loop opened. There we go. Now, I think I'm going to roll this up. And I don't have anything wider than this. But I can undo it. Yeah, I do. Use my marker. Let's turn that one and this one. And this one. Okay. So there's what we got so far. Now, I've got some snowflakes of all different sizes that we're going to put in here. This one I think we're going to go down here with. They're already painted, already glittered. I'm going to flank them like in groups of 3 and just kind of put them that way. Except I only have 2 of these. So with this one, I think we're going to put 2 of these together. We're going to put this up here like that. All right. So, get out my stuff again. I'm going to cut off the ties on this. I'm also going to cut off the little loop. And then we're just going to glue that to that and that one to that, like that, and put it down in there. So, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, good. Yeah, I think tomorrow it's supposed to start getting warm here, which I'm welcoming it. So I'm just going to take the snowflake and attach that to the back. And then I'm going to glue these 2 on here. Like that. And then I think that one going off of that one. Like that. And that's going to go right there. Now, this one I think is too thick to staple, so I'm going to use the thicker one again to staple this to it. Grabbing for the glue gun. Make sure that's on there. I'm going to glue it to make it a little tighter. Then we're going to kind of go through here like that. And then, ouch. Keep doing that. And we're going to glue this down here. So we just have another cluster of snowflakes. So we've got our snowflake lights, our snowflakes in here. We'll work on this last cluster. I'll put that right back in the same place. Let's take it off of this one. Now, there's a few things we can do to this, and I'm going to do this after because I can't spray it in the house, but I'm actually going to spray some adhesive on here and sprinkle some of this faux snow. I think that really give it a nice effect just to have some of that attached to the greenery. So let me go ahead and show you something else we're going to add, but we're going to hand make them. All right, so we're going to put this over here to the side. Well, that's what it looks like so far. Yes, I think I got that at Craft Outlet a couple years ago. And I could even add some to the sign. We could add some to the bow. But this is what I wanted to show you. And I want to know if you're going to give this a try. I made some fake icicles. And I thought some of these would be really cute, kind of hanging in here. All right, so I'm going to show you. I made 2 so far. And I made them with pipe cleaners. So I'm thinking it may need something sturdier than a pipe cleaner. But I was thinking of Rachel and her houses that she could do this. So what you need is some white glue. Okay. And then you need a little bit of water. So kind of half and half. All right. I'm just going to put a little bit in there. And I don't know if you could use Mod Podge. I'm just using white glue. All right. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a cotton ball. And preferably a jumbo one. And make sure it's all cotton. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of find the end and unravel this. How about I pull you in so it's a little bit easier to see? Well, we don't want that. There we go. So you're just unrolling your cotton ball. Okay. And I found plenty I could have bought today, but I didn't want to. So what you do is you take that. I'm going to use this to create my top. And I'm using a skewer. Okay. And I'm going to trim off the end because I don't want to stick myself with it. This isn't hindering your sight, is it? Okay. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put some glue down the middle. All right. Right in the middle of this stream of cotton here. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to start at the top and wrap it a little thicker at the top because most icicles are thicker at the top. Then you're going to kind of roll it down on a slant because you want it at the end to be narrower than at the top. So see that? I want to see Rachel make some of these for her house. Or you could even do this across and make it look like snow falling off the roof, Rachel. So we got a little extra there, so I'm just going to cut it off. Okay. So I'm just kind of working it down to a point. Okay. Then, I'm not sure if I have enough here. Let's add a little more glue, a little more water. So you're doing like half and half. Oops. Now we did a little too much. So let's put some of this in there. And then let's mix it around. Because now what you're going to do is you're going to completely cover this with the glue. Then we're going to roll it in the glitter. All right, so you want to cover this with glue. But you don't want a piece of pine needle in there, which is what I had. There we go. So I found it easier to throw my glitter onto a sheet of foil, because then I could kind of just flip it back and forth. All right, so I think we're going to use, I've got a different glitter down here, but I think we're going to use both. I'm going to kind of mix it up. Now we're going to take this. You see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of rolling it back and forth. Just dragging that in to make it. There we go. We got an icicle. Isn't that cool? I'll do another one so you guys can see it again. Now what I did with this, I have a cord hanging over here. So I just kind of put one of those little clamps on top and put it on the cord to give it some time to dry. So let's do another one. Because I think I'm going to put like 5 on this one. And the first 2 I did, you could kind of see the pipe cleaner through it. So that's why I went with the skewer. And I think the skewer is a better way. Are you loving it? Yay! I knew you would. So I'm liking this better. And then, like I said, you just take a little piece of pipe cleaner to create your hook at the top. Can you see this on your gingerbread house? I was thinking of you. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have got to do this for Rachel. It is so cool. And I'm sorry, I just think that other stuff is so overpriced to begin with. And who doesn't have cotton balls in their house? Well, most people, if they cut themselves a lot, need cotton balls. So you basically, if you can't get it unraveled at the top, if you pull a little bit from the middle outward, then you've got it. See? We all have skewers. If you're a crafter, you have skewers. So then you just try and get it as flat as you can. Let's put a little bit of glue in the middle. I'm trying to leave it open so you can see really good here. And then we're going to start with the heavy end at the top. This can get messy too, just so you know. But you're working your cotton down, down. And see, I'm pulling pretty taut there, and it's not coming off. So I'm going to stop it here and cut more of this off. Whoa! Incoming. This is much easier with a skewer. All right, so I'm going to trim some of that. I'm going to try and get it, actually I'm going to trim more off. There we go. But Rachel, you could do all kinds of stuff with this method. You could twist it so it looks like snow coming down off the roof. Now we're just gonna get that to a point. See, by rolling it back and forth, I'm rolling it in the glitter. And there is our second icicle. So I thought we can make this look really cold. Look Look at that. Doesn't that look cute? I know they're still wet, but I mean, your pipe cleaner allows you to get it to stick to the pine wreath. You can just put a piece of the pine through there, but look at that. So simple. Let's do one more because my other ones did not turn out good at all. So if you need to, you could even stick your scissors up through the middle, and then it'll help you find the starting point at the top. Well, I thought it would. Yeah. Just hold this firmly and pull with the other hand. Don't they look cute and festive? And you know, we got plenty of skewers. I would definitely go with all cotton, and I would definitely go with the jumbo, because I think you're able to take it apart better. So we're cutting off that end with wire cutters. And then we are going to attach a pipe cleaner for our hook at the top. And look at how pretty that looks when the light hits it. Like, oh my gosh. My snowman is cold. He is Brrrr'd. Just have a little bit of water there. And then just mix it up. I could even put this on this. And get my glue down the middle. And using a plastic spoon really makes it easy too. So we're going to just, let's make this one a little bit thicker at the top. And then we'll just pull it. Just like spinning yarn, right? And you can make them all sizes. So easy to do. And then we're just gonna coat this baby. Like I said, I don't know if you can use Mod Podge. This is just plain old white school glue. Uh-oh, that came undone. So we're going to have to fix that. There. And then see, at least with this, you can catch your glue, or your glitter, and put it back in the container so you've wasted none. This one's going to go right over here, and it's going to go lower than that one. And I'll go under here, and I'll grab the pine wreath, bend it back, and cover over it with that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I just want to do something different. Try something different. Some handmade. Let's anchor this. It's not anchored. We want to make sure it stays. And then I'm just putting it under there. And I could make even a small one next to that one, because I think I want to put 5 on here. So I'll do a tiny one next to this one that kind of drops down lower, but you know. And that's our snowman with our handmade icicles. Aren't they cute? And they look snowy. And then what, like I said, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive, spray adhesive on here, and just put some of these little snow, you know, I don't know if you have it down your way, but when it snows up here, sometimes it starts out as little balls of sleet. And I thought that would be really cute in there. Just give it another little bit of dimension. There we go. So I'm going to add 2 more. I'm going to add another one right there. Let's attach this. This isn't attached either. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself. Right, Maddie? She's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Mama. There. So I'll take this and I'll make a shorter one out of this one. Woo, they're going flying. Are you going to try it, Rach? Are you going to try it, Monica? Knew I'd get some on me. I just don't want glitter sticking to me. Let's make a small one. So I don't think I need all of it. So I'm only going to take half. There we go. It's still sticking to me. There we go. I went to Hobby Lobby today. I called Rachel from Hobby Lobby. Cool. Amy said she's going to try it. Yay! You and Abba will have a good time doing this. Oh, what am I doing? Duh. I did some damage at Hobby Lobby because I have a custom order for 5 big vintage Christmas ball hangers that are going to hang from her ceiling. So I'm going to put one together on Monday night. And her jewelry shop is very old-fashioned. And it's very vintage in there. So it is going to be awesome. I think I found the perfect attachments. I found the perfect ribbon. We're making layaway signs for her right now. We're making a lip balm display. What else are we doing? Oh, how do you like that? I just dumped my water. Great. Oh well. Won't go far. All right. These will even be cute on your Christmas trees, ladies. Won't they? Oh, look at that one. And we'll put that one right up here next to that one. But it should hang down lower. Like that. Or I may have to put that one up higher and pull this one down lower. I think I gotta disguise the top with some of that. There. See? And look at that. You can get it as narrow at the bottom as you want to make it look like it's dripping. Too cool. All right. Oh, you know what? I got paper towels. Ay, ay, ay. Well, didn't get my mouth wet. That's all I care about. Because that would be a problem. Because that's the only one that's working right now. So I think I'll put another one down here. So then I've got, or I could put a third up here and I'll mess with it. I just kind of wanted to make them so you knew how to do it. Ooh, you're all going to try it. Yay. Monica's going to try it. Amy's going to try it. Rachel's going to try it. Let's see. Oh, I just had an idea. Okay, hold on. I want to see if this will work. Okay, hold on. If I can get it off my hands. All right. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of snow on the bottom of the sign. Let's do that. Because then we'll know if it works. All right, so I'm going to do the same method. I'm going to kind of unroll it. I'm going to take some of the glue and I'm going to run it down the middle like this. Then we're going to kind of bunch it together and make it look uneven. And then let's just saturate it with glue. This is going to be the messy part. Ew. I don't like this big wad. All right. So if Rachel was to do this to her gingerbread house, let's see if this will work. Okay, so I left it kind of flat. I glittered the outside, but check this out. I kind of glued it to the bottom of the sign to where it looks like, look at that. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to do this to make it look decent. Rachel, it would so work on your gingerbread house. Check that out. And then you kind of form it. Look. We got some dripping off the sign. I think that's cool. I think I need a little bit maybe up here. You might have to lay it flat and tap down a little bit till it dries. But you could so use that as fake snow. Oh my gosh. I should do just a video on this. That works, right? And then you just tie it in with the, here, I'll put it up so you can see it. Too cool, right? Even Joanne thinks it's cool. Thanks, Nanny Dot. I think that's neat. I'll just put a little bit right up here, a little blob. I'll use this little blob. I don't want to get too much of the glitter on the back because the glitter, if you get it on the back, then it's not going to stick on your sign. But look at that. Looks like he's got snow on his hat. Isn't that cool? We are cooking. We are grooving. Woohoo! I love it. And I'll spread it down so it's like, looks like it's dripping on his hat. Oh my gosh, yes. We got it, Rach. Just water down your glue. All right, I will try and do that tonight. I gotta run one more errand today. Oh my gosh, when this dries, I would definitely do your icicles ahead of time and let them dry. But if you're going to be pressing it on a sign or on a rooftop or whatever, I would definitely go ahead and lay it wet and let it dry. But I definitely think that would work. And like I said, this is our new sign. Don't have to paint it. Comes already made. Just slap some spacers on the back. I know what I need to do. I need to put a snowflake right there. It needs a snowflake right there. Just right on the knot of the rope. I'll even send you the rope. There we go. I got some cotton ball. Now the cotton ball is going to stick all over, so be careful. Look at that. Isn't that cute? There we go. Flakes and Drifters Welcome. Cool, huh? Amy came out of the shadows. I'm so glad. We could even put some snow, like accumulating on our snowflakes. We can do this, ladies. I want to see pictures. That's awesome. I'm loving it. But I will go ahead and do a video just on the icicles. I gotta get this stuff off me. Did I ever tell you my son cannot handle touching cotton? It freaks him out. I don't know why. Just the feel of the cotton. And it was my mother too. She couldn't handle it either. But look at that. That looks like melted snow, part of the icicle. Cool. Thank you. I don't always, but thank you. That's very thoughtful. All right, I'm going to let you go. Rachel will be on tomorrow. And if you are free on Monday night, you'll want to watch Monday night. And Abba too. Woohoo! Abba, how are you? Miss talking to ya. Go make some icicles with Mom. Go out and get some cotton and school glue and glitter and water. I bet you we could even incorporate some of this in there too to make it look really lumpy and bumpy. That's a thought. I'm ditching my first two that I did with the pipe cleaners. You need skewers to give it stability. You too, Joanne. Thank you.